Hello. Oh, I forgot to
Oh,
share them. I forgot to share my audio. What a
oh,
great show this is.
Oh,
Let me do
we're off
this.
to a
Okay, because
great
on the
start.
because the audience, we have a huge live audience here. They want to be heard. There they are. Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hello. We are live. It's
hello.
me, Ross, and Nikki and Malone. We are live from coast to coast. I'm in New York. Nikki and Malone are in California. And a hello to you. Hi.
Oh, it's so
Hi.
good to see you guys.
I wish
It's
I could
been
say the same.
That's so mean.
No, I'm kidding. Of course. I've been looking forward to this all week. We're going to be hearing from people. Maybe some people will be calling in. We have some voicemails. We have some emails. I have some updates. You have some updates. For starters, can we just brag about Nikki Boyer? The big article in the New
oh,
York Magazine came
What?
out today. Yeah, all about
I
dying
didn't
for
know about
sex.
that.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. Everybody, you can just search. It's like what do they search? How do they find it? I found it on Apple News. Um,
I just honestly just went to New York Magazine because .com and I think it's nymag.com. I don't know. I should know this, but
you should know.
well, I
Uh,
mean, really,
Are,
you just Googled New York Magazine.
did they
Understood.
interview you?
Yeah,
They did.
they
Well, not just
did.
me. They
Oh.
interviewed Michelle Williams, Jenny Slate, myself, and then my two lovely showrunners, Liz Merriweather and Kim Rosenstock. When I tell you they met us, I mean like the Rachel Handler, who's the writer of this article, is so thoughtful that she reached out to me and said, "Can we meet someplace that meant something to you and Molly?" So we went to
Oh,
Even
Hugo's on
that's nice.
Riverside and we had our dinner and we sat for 3 hours while she interviewed me at the place where Molly and I had our final lunch before she went into the hospital and
Oh.
passed away. So it was really special. And this article is just beautiful, almost as beautiful as Audrey that is in
well,
Ross's
she says
lap
that
right
because I
now.
just picked Audrey up, but I do have to say I'm just so proud of you. And Dying for Sex comes out April 4th. Nikki will be here. Nikki's coming. Oh, God, she's coming to visit.
She's coming.
Guess what? I went to
Like
Costco this
Santa.
weekend.
Where'd
I
you go?
to Costco this weekend on a Saturday morning. What was I thinking? Anyway,
Ugh.
I went in and I said, well, Wellington, to my husband, I said, Wellington, Nikki and Tommy are coming. Nikki's husband's coming too. We got to stock the house. What is the one thing I had to make sure to get, Malone? For
Booze?
well, duh, I have booze. I didn't need to get
Malone.
booze. And they don't sell booze at Costco in New York. Ugh, can you even?
Diet Coke. Diet Coke.
Yeah, Coke Zero. I got a whole,
Yeah.
and that's why I was sipping one here. Nikki goes, "Oh, well, you're drinking a Coke Zero," and I'm like, "Why do you think I have it?"
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I know she's coming.
He's preparing for the storm.
I
So you're
can't.
going to stay with Ross in Wellington, right?
I'm going to go for a few nights before all of the press and before the premiere and stay in their beautiful home and just hunker down and have like just a slumber party, basically slumber
Yeah,
party time.
but summer
Here's
parties.
the asshole thing that I am doing. My flight gets in at like 11 p.m. on Friday night. And I offered Malone, you're going to be so mad because I kind of want to know what you think about this. I offered to get a hotel, right? To
Mm-hmm.
go to his little town, get
She
a
said,
hotel.
I'll get a hotel by the airport."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I
First of all,
understand
you're
that.
right. So that I don't have to bother them because, like, nothing worse than waiting on a guest that's getting to your house at like midnight.
Oh, yeah.
But Ross is going to give me the code to his front door and I'm going to
Well, because
break
I
in.
I don't. There's it's the year is 2025. What am I going to leave a key under a mat? No, there's a keypad where you type in a boop 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 and you'll come right in. You'll turn the alarm off. You'll go into your bedroom and I'll see you in the morning because I'm
So
not staying up till midnight.
you won't wake up at all when she comes in.
My thought is no, but I also am very excited to see her. So
Oh,
maybe
He'll be up. He'll be
I'll
up.
sip one of these Coke Zeros and stay up.
Well,
be
that's
like,
exciting,
hi.
but I would never let anybody come in at
Oh my
midnight.
God.
Not even
Listen,
at 9, not at 8. I'd be like, go
Uh-uh.
get a hotel room.
Yeah, honestly,
no, I'm
Malone.
not letting Nikki stay next to the airport for God's sake. No
I
way.
would.
You're coming. Of course you would.
Right?
I'm very excited for you guys to come. Last time they came here, it
Can't
was so
wait.
nice. So we have zero plans, and we're just gonna and my construction, you guys, the construction's going to be done on Friday.
Shut up.
So
Wait,
it'll
the
Mhm.
be
day
done
we
when
get
Nikki's
there.
there.
The day before Nikki gets here, and then Nikki gets here Friday night, and then all the furniture arrives on Saturday. So she's going to be here as we were like, oh, put that there and put that there, and that.
Oh,
Oh
so
no,
you're
that
gonna
no,
have a
wait, no,
cheerleader.
that goes
He's gonna
there.
utilize you, Nikki. He's gonna
No,
utilize you.
I
Who do you
know.
think's going to carry the furniture?
So rude.
So, and can I just say something? I did pick up Audrey. She wanted to come over to my Chihuahua. I'm holding here, and I want to say something. Today is our friend Sean Maley's 61st birthday. Okay, Nikki?
Yes.
On
Yes.
Sean Maley's 50th birthday, he was in Palm Springs, and I went to brunch and I got drunk and I walked home. And
What?
on that day, 11 years ago, I saw Audrey. They were doing a little adoption fair outside in Palm Springs, and I was like, "Let's go sit on the dock." And we went, and I was, I was gonna give him like a 20 or tip, just here, give this to the
Yeah.
dogs. And I'm looking on the cute, 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 and I see a little Chihuahua, black and brown, in the corner, and she just looks up at me, and it's like she
Oh,
said to me, like, "I got to get the fuck out of here."
she did say
And I
that.
picked her up, and see how she's putting her head in
Yeah.
on my little bosom right now. She did that to me, and they said to me, "Oh, we're never gonna adopt that one out."
Oh, they
And I
said
was like,
that?
okay. And I just stood there, and then they took her back from me, and I turned and started walking to my house, and I turned around
Oh
and
my
I went
God.
back, and I said, I got to take her home. And she's been with me ever since. And she went to Home Goods with us this weekend, and she's the perfect angel. And 11 years ago today, I got
I
her.
love her. I did not know that story that you getting
Happy
tipsy.
anniversary,
Yeah, happy baby
Thank you.
anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
baby. Did you say
Thank you.
baby
Baby
versary?
Happy
anniversary.
baby anniversary. Happy
Oh,
Cute.
pa-
I
I
have,
love that. See,
I've,
good things come from getting tipsy. I just want to say that.
listen, of
Nikki.
course, of
They
course.
do.
I met you when I was drunk, Nikki. We were both drunk at the Golden
That's
Globes.
true. That is true.
Oh my gosh.
Malone,
But yeah,
have you ever seen me like drunk?
no. I've
Huh.
never even seen you tipsy.
We get tipsy. Nikki and I, when we're at the house and we have nowhere to go, Nikki, and we get fun, like in Palm Springs,
Really?
when it's like the four of us and like we are in total safe space, like we'll really let loose. And I don't mean
Yeah.
like shots fired, let's take our shit off and let's go
Honestly,
naked,
I'd
but it's
like
like,
that.
no, but it's like we're laughing and stupid.
I have seen you high though, and I actually enjoy the high Ross. Like
I've never,
on edibles. You're really nice
that
and
doesn't
easygoing and
sound
understanding. It
like
really
me.
calms you down.
And understanding.
What?
You're
You're
really good
really
on
nice.
edibles.
One, I deny it. Two, it's legal.
You're nice and
It's
understanding.
still it's still drug induced.
So what
You're so
isn't?
nice on edibles. I
Right?
wish you were always on them.
Okay.
Do
Well, give me
you
like
ever
an
take an
hour.
edible and go shopping?
Do I take an edible and go shopping? Allegedly, I might have done that with a friend. I don't want to say who, because you'll know who they are. Anyone? Anyone?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. And we
Yeah.
went to Home Goods, and I bought this lamp, and I was like, I'm buying this lamp. And everyone around me was like, that's the stupidest lamp. And I'm like, I love this lamp. And I brought it, and they're like, you're going to regret it. And I brought it home, and now it's in the middle of the living room. It is, and everyone walks in the living room and goes, that lamp's amazing. It's a marble base with a gold, like brass lampshade. And I put like Edison bulbs inside, and it's so beautiful. And I knew it. Anyway,
You were like,
So
I'm watching from my third eye from another universe, and I'm going to buy this lamp for myself. Because when you're high, I feel like you're sort of watching yourself go through life.
I've never
I,
done pot, but if I ever do, I hope I feel that.
I've never done
are you still
pot.
going to Homo Goods? You're
Of
still going there.
course. Of course. I went there this weekend, and with Audrey, I posted a picture of her in the cart in her little bag with her head out. She was wearing her pearl necklace that I got on Amazon. Don't tell her.
What,
It's
are they
not
real
real?
pearls?
Of course, they're real pearls. Of course.
They're
Yeah.
not real.
Of
Malone.
course.
Homo
Oh,
Goods. It's not a junk pile there.
I
Feels
no,
like
but
a
you have to be very discerning. You have to go through item by item.
yeah, you do. But you can find some real gems there.
That you can.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Now, speaking of real gems, with so much to get to, people are calling in, leaving us voicemails. People are, you can zoom in, you can do all whatever.
Yeah.
Remember last week we had a wonderful conversation about continental breakfasts.
Oh God, I forgot already.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
one of our listeners called in, and the confession was sometimes they sneak
Yes.
in they know which ones are the best, and sometimes they sneak in to continental breakfast, even if they're not staying at the hotel,
Right.
and eat. And I was not in support of it. You two were fine with it because you're both hoodlums. But listen,
Hoodlums.
you challenged this listener.
Scoundrels.
You challenged this listener to give us his list of his favorite continental breakfasts. Do you remember that?
I don't.
Yes. Did this
I
listener
I remember the
do their
listener.
homework?
Yeah. So apparently, see, now I didn't remember either that
I
we.
remember.
So we said to call back and give us your favorites.
Yeah, that was your idea, Ross.
Yeah. I don't remember
I
it,
stand
but
by it.
Yeah.
How did I say it?
I have an idea. You said, how about, and I don't, you were like, not, Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said I'd love to get a list of the best places so that I know in advance that you could do the dirty work for
Was I
me.
here last week? Did that
I
happen?
think so. You made it official. Like you're the official continental breakfast.
Yeah.
Like you made it him official.
Yeah, you
I'm not
did.
so
Like
sure
you
about
do.
that. Well, let us see if the oh God. Oh, guess what? He left us a voicemail.
Hey
Oh.
guys, it's Luis, your newly appointed Continental Breakfast correspondent,
Oh,
here with my reviews, as requested. So in third place, Marriott. Solid choice, all the basics, but the thing that makes them the best is the to-go breakfast sandwiches.
oh,
I'm a guy on the move. I need a breakfast on the move.
I'm a guy on the move.
So bonus points also for the little cartons of chocolate milk that we used to
delicious.
get back in school. Love that stuff.
Chocolate
Now,
milk.
second place goes to the Home 2 Sweets. Nothing fancy, but they always deliver hot, fresh, and it's actually seasoned continental breakfast.
Oh.
Very rare thing to happen in
Wow.
a world of under-seasoned hotel eggs and
Sure.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Now, my favorite, a little random, but a Homewood Sweets. Why is it the best? They really take the time to elevate breakfast.
Wow.
One day you get breakfast bagels loaded with eggs, bacon, cheese. The next you get breakfast tacos and their potatoes, not that sad, mushy, frozen, disappointment of potatoes. You get peppers and onions and actual real flavor from the spices that they
Riveting.
put into it.
This is so
They
This
also
is
have
funny.
two fresh salsas every day, a red and a green.
Yeah.
Perfect moment. As well as, I love a biscuit
This is so
and gravy.
nuts.
Divine.
Divine.
However,
Oh,
my favorite thing about the Homewood Suites in Bakersfield
What?
is, get this, a continental dinner and happy
Oh.
hour every Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m.
I got
That's
the
right.
chills.
Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes,
Salisbury
real salad,
steak.
feta, balsamic, not that iceberg crap.
My
Soup
God.
and unlimited beer and wine. Sometimes they even have burgers, pasta, chicken sandwiches. This is what I live for on Wednesday nights.
Okay, so I have to tell you,
Wow.
I like to edit these
Impressive.
voicemails sometimes just to like trim them up. People sort
Yeah.
of go on a little bit. And I did trim this down a little bit, but I have to say, part of me was like, God, this is 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Should I, that's too long. And then I just decided,
No.
nope, I think this
No.
is the kind of show where you dedicate 2.5 minutes to
Yeah.
ranking continental breakfasts.
I agree. I wish it would have went
Yeah.
longer.
Right?
I just think it's funny that we have on the show already a correspondent for continental breakfasts. Like it's just so funny.
It is so funny, right? And did you? It
Mhm.
sounded like you didn't say continental breakfast. It sounded like you said something else.
Continental.
What now? Just I'm hearing.
wait, I don't know two of these hotels, so now I've got to change.
I don't either.
I've
Well,
gotta
that's the
change
problem. Like, what was
Yeah.
number one? What was the name of it again?
I don't
It was
remember.
the Marriott was number. Well, number
Marriott- I
No,
remember the
Mary was
Marriott,
number
but I don't-
three.
It was like Home Suites, and then the other. I don't know what the third.
Didn't he
one-
say
I don't-
Bakersfield Home Suites? I
Yeah,
thought he
he's
said
from Bakersfield. Yeah.
You guys, wait.
What?
I-
Continental dinner?
Right?
Is that included?
Salisbury steak.
Now, I do want to talk about a Salisbury steak. I never had one in real life, but I've had the microwave version. You know, I've never had someone like, oh, I'll order at a restaurant. How's your Salisbury steak? It sounds so fancy. Tonight, we're serving a delicious Salisbury steak.
Yeah, I think it sounds honky tonk. I
Well-
mean, that's like a frozen dinner.
I know, but
meat.
they are great. It's basically, do you remember the diner? You have to help me with the name. There was a diner in Burbank that I would love to go to.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
Frank's? No.
No.
Henry's?
No.
Coral.
Talleyrand, the Talleyrand.
The Talleyrand.
The
Yes.
Talleyrand.
No, this
I
was
had-
Ross's place. And can I just say, I have to jump in on this Talleyrand. Not
so
only
good.
is the name funny, Talleyrand.
I called
but
it the
that-
Tallywhacker.
But Ross was like an old school Hollywood movie star. Like he'd go to the 2 steps down into the dark bar in the back.
In the
And he'd
back,
have-
there's a dark bar with booths,
Yeah, it's all dark. And he would have a little table. I met you there. And
like
it
a
was just
half booth.
yeah, I'll have a drink. Like it was just so old school Hollywood and funny.
I loved that. I loved
You
it.
loved
The
it.
salad came with like Catalina dressing
Oh
Mhm,
wow!
mhm.
Oh wow!
on a cold plate.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
I
I'm
did.
literally salivating right now.
You remember what you made me get?
Well, I would get it's very Salisbury steak adjacent. It was like a ground,
Yes.
like a hamburger patty, but like
Nikki.
a long with like grilled onions on it.
It was
and
a
I would-
meat log.
Yeah, and I would get A1 sauce and do that in a salad.
It was really good.
It was really
Meatballs.
good.
It's a lot of meat, though. It's a lot. Of
Well, it's a
meat.
portion. It's like a burger size. They just flatten it into an oblong, to like a rectangle, but round. You
Yeah,
know
it
what
was
I mean?
good. It had onions in it and stuff, I think.
Yeah, grilled
Wait,
onions.
what,
So good.
Malone, what were, okay, I've realized.
Steamed vegetables on the side, remember?
Yes.
Malone, did
Yeah.
you eat or did you just watch Ross eat?
Oh no, I ordered for him.
Oh, okay.
He
Of course
did.
you did.
Well, he always does. But like he was there first, Yeah, hi, how you doing over there? Oh, hi. I mean, it was kind
I
of
know
like
everybody.
old school, like Paul Lynn sitting there.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean?
I have our plate. We have him here. Nikki, you'll see, because Nikki came when I first moved into this town and this house. I am telling you, and it's already happened now. When I live somewhere, I like what I like. I know what, and
Yep.
I get to know everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
As you
not.
should.
I don't think it's annoying. I think it's delightful. But I know, and I'm a creature of habit. So like at least every Thursday, but twice a week, we go to this restaurant, and I get the same thing. And now the chef comes out and he'll like bring us bake us a
Shut
little thing, and everybody's,
Mhm.
hi, how are you? How was your week? And we talk, and I know other patrons, and I love it.
It's like the
Yeah.
Regal Beagle. Wait, do you know what's cute?
Uh-huh.
Is there a Talleyrand? Is there a Talleyrand type of a place in the town that you live? A Talleyrand
Not at
town?
all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
No,
Well, a girl
Talleyrand
can
was
dream.
Talleyrand was not great, but fantastic.
Got it.
Yeah.
So cute picturing the two of you sitting there together. I love
He was
that
early. He
visual.
was sitting there. It was so funny.
5. That's when we go to dinner. 5:30 if I have a meeting. Here's the deal. Speaking of the house, guess what? I told you the construction's, and guess what I did? Not 10 minutes before coming here
What?
to do the Zoom with you.
Something to do with the house, right?
Yeah. So we were adding on this whole area. So we just today broke through the wall. Sorry, they had a
Oh.
temporary wall up. They took that down. So now I can access the rest of the house.
Okay. So what did you
And
do?
in the
Okay.
new primary, the bathroom's just about finished. We just need to put the glass up. But today they installed the toilet. Now, while he's at work, so I'm all alone. Of course, I'm taking pictures of the toilet, sending it to him. Right? Then I flush it and I record it and I send that to him.
Riveting.
So then I'm in there all by myself. The worker, everybody leaves.
You took a dump. Tell me you took a dump.
I didn't take a dump, but I'm sitting there by myself. I'm not sitting. I'm standing there by myself, looking around, looking at the toilet. And I'm like, oh God, I got to run because the show's starting. And I think, oh, I have to go pee before the show because we sit here for long. And I was like, oh my God, I could pee here.
In my
Here.
new toilet.
This area, this space that did not exist before me. I created it, right?
Yeah.
With money. I paid money and people built it. Okay. Right. Okay. I didn't put a hammer to nail. You understand? But still,
Right.
I had the vision. I made this happen. I called Wellington and I said, can I be the first one to pee in the toilet? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I go, I'm going to do it right now when we're on the phone. He was like,
Shut
okay. I said, I
up.
wanted to sit because it's a whole process. The seat raises up.
Oh, you got a deluxe toilet.
Yeah. You can like wave your foot and it flushes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
There's a remote control.
I want one. That's my dream.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
And
So
it
I
has a
s-
bidet built in, right?
Of course. And so
Yeah.
I sat down on it and a thing happened when I sat. It was like beep, beep.
Yeah, it's like a
just measuring
spaceship.
your
The seat was
butthole.
worn. And then I sat and I'm like on the phone. I'm like, I'm peeing in the new toilet. And he was like, oh my God, how is it? I'm like, this is great. And then I said, I don't even know how to flush it because there's no button.
Oh.
I go, so I'm all done. And I said, well, how do I flush it? And so I go, I'm standing up. So I stood up and guess what happened?
It flushed.
It
On
didn't
its-
flush.
It flushed on its own.
Yeah. So it has a sensor.
Like at an airport.
Wait a minute. Is this toilet the new
I love it.
mascot
It
of
has
our
a-
show? This toilet is the new mascot of our show.
I
And I'll
wish you
tell
take
you-
a picture and post it on the Instagram account.
I should. And I was going to buy a fancy toilet. I had heard people talk about this Toto toilet. It was like, I'm not kidding, almost $5,000 for a toilet. Are
Oh,
you
jeez.
out of your
No, hell no.
mind?
To pee
Well,
and
what does that
poop it?
$5,000 toilet do? Wipe your butt? I'd be so thrilled if it wiped your butt.
No. But so then I started doing my research. What's as good as that toilet, but not as expensive? And I found one for, I'm not kidding you, like less than a fifth of the cost, but it's just as good.
Okay. Well, I need you to send that to me. I can't wait to pee in your toilet.
You're not going in
Yeah.
that toilet.
You're not going to let her pee or poop in
Not
it?
in that toilet. You can walk by it. You can
It's
look at it. You take a
sacred.
picture if you want, but you're not going in that toilet.
I can't urinate in that toilet.
Of course you can. You could do even a
Oh.
number 2. I want you to experience that. I'm so
Yeah,
excited about
that's
this
what
toilet.
I would do. I would want her to
Oh,
poop in it and everything.
I can send you a link right now. I have it. I have a whole file. You guys know
God,
how
he's
organized
so
I am.
excited about is how much did you pay for this toilet? 2,000?
Less than $1,000, but that's a
Okay.
lot of money.
Oh,
I
wow.
understand. But
But
knowing
how
that I
much
wanted
time?
a toilet to
Very
be,
successful.
Yes.
I'll say a regular, but whatever toilet costs a couple hundred, right? And so now this, but I
I've
wanted to be
never bought a
between.
toilet.
Well, I'd seen. You know what? I never had either.
Wait, I don't think I have either.
Think about
Yeah.
that.
It's riveting.
So we've
Riveting.
covered continental breakfast. We've covered toilets. And what?
Wait, hold on. I'm going to send you
Well,
this.
I would be
picture.
happy, Nikki, if that toilet, okay, not only wiped my butt, like it went up with like a spinning wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It went
Yep.
up
I'm like,
and then, bidet it. And
How do
like
I
what
share-
did all that? Buffered it.
Oh wait, no,
buffed
no,
my
no.
butthole.
This was
Yep.
not $1,000. This was $549.
Oh my God, he's
Oh
all
my
happy
God.
because he didn't pay as much as he thought.
I'm thrilled. I'm
would-
sending it to everybody. I'm sending it to the group, and I'll show it to the cameras here. Look at this fancy toilet. Look how fancy
Oh,
this.
it's like a
Can you see
dome.
Oh, yeah. That does,
Like a
you would never.
little-
A little,
No.
Does it
Let me
have a
see.
top on it? Like I can't really see it.
That's so pretty. I can't wait to pee in that. I can't wait
Very
to put
nice.
my giant
Very
butt cheeks
successful.
on your warm toilet seat.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah.
All right, crossing toilet off the list. I have things to talk to you about. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Okay. This he's
Crossing
visiting
toilets.
toilet.
The deluxe toilet.
You know what they say
Yeah.
that when you buy a mattress, you spend half your life in bed sleeping. I wonder how many hours a day you actually spend sitting on a toilet. And I think it's a great investment. So I support it.
I think that's greatly increased now that with the phone because
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get lost in it and I will if I sit
you're
deep
sitting
to
there.
pee and I like to sit to pee now. That's new.
Yeah.
I do too.
That's
And
interesting.
and I
Why?
within like a couple 2 years maybe is kind of new. And
Well,
I
why
really
not? Why not sit down?
there's
We're
no
so-
splashback.
Thank you. It
I-
keeps
you-
everything clean because you
You
know,
never
guys,
miss.
like the pee goes on the wall. I mean,
Well, because things happen. You're peeing and then you hear a noise. What? And then like all of a sudden the walls spray.
Yes.
No.
That
It'd be
happens.
fun
Things
if the
happen.
new toilet grabbed your ding-a-ling and was all raking it, shaking it and stuff.
That would be $5,000. Did you get the toilet? Did you look at it? Did you get the text, you guys? And there's a video. You can learn all about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
really chic.
We're moving on. All right.
Okay.
Mm.
It's wow.
Oh, you want a confession?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's the whole point of the freaking show. How dare you?
Okay. Well, hold on. Oh God. Okay. So this person, listen, Jessica has a confession. Listen.
Yes.
Hi, Ross, Nikki, and Malone. This
Hi.
is Jessica, my alias. By the way, I had a reading from Malone.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing and super closing. It was amazing. My husband and I are in an open relationship,
Oh.
and he prefers men over women.
wow.
Wait.
And I'm actually really happy about that.
Oh.
That's my confession. He can get
Wait.
all the dick he wants as long as he comes home to me.
Oh, he can get all the dick he wants.
Love you guys.
Oh my
Bye.
Wow. How cheerful.
Wow.
What a
I
cheerful
know.
exit.
Yeah.
First
I don't
of
even
all-
need to flush his no guilt. I don't need to flush that.
No, she's thrilled with it. She's content.
And
Yeah.
do you know what? She didn't go on. She didn't
No.
have a ton of adjectives. She didn't give it it was just like this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is how I feel. And yes, grounded and good.
It's almost like
Jessica.
she skipped in and skipped
Like
out.
she knew when to leave, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she knew it, and she's like, "My
She
time
didn't
here is
drag
done."
off.
Yeah.
Right? She absolutely. Oh, wait. Jessica called back. She has another confession.
Shut up.
Not a
Shut
joke.
up.
Hey, Ross, Nikki, and Malone. Again, it's quote unquote Jessica.
Okay.
I do have another confession to make.
Okay.
My sister was horrible to me as a kid. I had
What
open
the-
heart surgery
Uh-huh.
when I was 6, and right after surgery, she would regularly jump on my chest after my cracked sternum was already trying to heal with wires. And I always had to go back to the hospital. So when I got a little older and she got married, she went on her honeymoon, and I was in charge of watching the house. And I put every toothbrush that she had in the house and rubbed it on my butt. And I took pictures of it and then sent it to her when she came back from her honeymoon about 2 weeks later after she was using the toothbrushes again. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you
Because
too.
she's so gleeful. I love that she did that.
Yeah.
Please tell me she left another voice.
I know. I mean, right? You gotta wait till next week. Gotta wait till
Thank
next
you,
week.
Jessica. I love that she rubbed the tube
I'm not gonna.
toilet talk
I'm
today.
not. Yeah, I'm not mad. That was really a good
Yeah, it was
confession. That was
gleeful.
good.
It was fun. Felt good.
When I wake up
Wasn't
in
dark.
the morning, do you think I should go over to the new toilet? Like, do you
What?
think I should?
From
Because
your
I've got,
other, because you're in the other bedroom, so you would have to walk all the way from one end of the house to
yeah,
the other end of the house
yeah,
to the toilet. Absolutely, yes.
yeah. I keep thinking about like I really can't wait to experience that. The the other thing that you do in the toilet. Talking about.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about.
It's such a. You know what? I
I'm
don't want
thinking
to
about
make
what it would do.
this is such a gender specific thing, but why are men? And maybe this can ignite a toilet conversation. Why are men so obsessed with pooping? I've never heard a woman who's like, I can't wait to get home and take a shit and sit on my phone for an hour on the like. It's a very weird man thing. I remember my
Agreed.
dad would do it. He'd be like, shut the bathroom door and be like gone for an hour. Like it's just such a dude thing to like poop and really like savor the poop time. What the fuck is that?
It's very astute observation.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I have to say, I know where you go away for an hour. I don't know what you're doing in there for an. It doesn't take that long.
No.
I don't not enjoy it, but I do want to get it over with. Like it's a night. I feel better after. Don't you feel better? You're like, oh God, oh thank God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's
I always walk
wonderful.
out of it and I say, reach my goal weight. That's what I always say.
I think dads like the step out. I think they take that opportunity just to be like, okay, I can get a break.
Get a
I
break
can have a
from.
break.
Oh,
Just
got
from
it.
whatever's going on.
I got a
It's not healthy for you to sit on that toilet too long.
No, it's not. And I
No.
tell Tommy that when he goes in there, I'm like, babe, Malone
Why are you
says it's not
clocking
good for
him?
your butthole.
Why are
I
you
tell him
Why are you clocking Tommy?
because he doesn't need to be sitting that long. It's not good for his prostate and his
Yeah,
hemorrhoids.
it's bad.
It's bad.
So
Just
don't
sit
bring your
that
phone
long.
in there anymore, Ross.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see Tommy.
Oh, he's very sweet.
I
love
love Tommy. I love your
Tommy's
husband,
great.
Nikki.
I love him too.
He's
He loves,
cute.
yeah, he loves you guys.
He's got the best energy, and I don't know what he's doing with
Aw.
you.
Mm.
He's got great energy. He's so sweet. He's always rubbing Nikki. He's always like
Mhm.
touching
know.
her and
I know.
yeah.
And
very
he's
For
cute.
saying that.
Like when you talk to him and you say shocking things, he's very like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought that.
And then he'll laugh. You'll be like, well, I'm just kidding. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, ha, 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 ha,
yeah.
ha.
Yeah.
He'll
It'll
laugh.
like click in. He's very nice.
But no,
very
but he's
sweet,
so
very
smart, so
consistent.
funny. So I was thinking about that. I don't know why I was thinking about Tommy
I
earlier.
love that. I love
Yeah.
that you're
Nice. Well,
thinking
he is
about
coming
him.
to your home.
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
that's why. I was thinking,
And
God, what is Tommy? That's what it was. I was like, what do I need for Tommy? And we did have a
Mhm.
full, we have like a big, fully stocked bar thing now, And so I was the
loves
one,
his cocktails.
and I was like, oh, I wonder what Tommy's gonna. Does he drink a
I love-
whiskey? Does he?
He
what
does.
do?
He loves a whiskey.
I
That's his
have
new
4
thing.
types of whiskey now. I have scotches.
Oh my God.
My neighbor here is a big time, not drinker, but he like likes his bar. Like he has big. We went up to his house and he had this crazy bar. And I'm like, what is this? I have like a
Yeah.
Tito's in the freezer. What is this? And he was like, oh, I pride myself on knowing this. I was like, you got to take me. So he did. And he teased the one Saturday morning or Sunday morning. He's like, are you up, neighbor? And he took me to a liquor store. True story.
Oh my God.
I
He
love
did?
this.
Why? Like just
Because I
because
said I
deals?
wanted to stock my bar like a grown up when people
Like on
He
a
come
took you
field
over.
there.
trip. Yeah,
Because people would come over and be like, do you have scotch? I'd be like, I have Fresca and vodka. You want one of those?
which is lovely. But now
Yeah.
you have like a real bar.
Everything you could want, I have it.
Just in time for us. Is Tommy going to be allowed to poop on your toilet?
Yeah. that's a good
Yes,
question.
before you.
Oh, great. May I ask a question?
Anything.
You have a beautiful toilet down in your guest room, in your living room that heats up. When I sit down, it immediately heats up.
Yes.
Oh.
Is this a better toilet?
Yes. I have heated toilet seats in every bathroom but one here.
Wow, Malone,
and-
we are
Wait, so
living-
you have a house of deluxe toilets?
That is, yeah, I guess that would be my fashion label.
yeah, house of
Wow.
deluxe toilet.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing to talk about. That's what I would be interested in.
I guess I do.
You have a
Yeah.
house of deluxe toilets.
Maybe.
I know
Yeah.
you can I wait, go on.
Well, no, and the heated seat is necessary here. I don't know that you need a heated seat in
Poopy pants.
California, but it is delightful to
Why?
sit down and you're not greeted by a 28-degree toilet seat.
Yeah.
Well, in that
you're
weather you're living in is probably really nice.
It is very nice, but I have to say, even though summer, it's nice and warm. You don't want to sit down. I can't tell you the experience when. And by the way, and I have to tell everyone, you can have the basic bitch toilet at home. These
Yeah.
toilets that you're talking about are basic bitch toilets, and then what has been purchased is a toilet bidet seat thing that goes on top of it. It's not the bidet of yesterday. It is like it's a new toilet seat that you put on that heats up and it has a bidet attached
I
to
want
it.
that. I
Nice.
want that.
I'll send you a link.
Okay. Oh, I thought
That's
you
a
were
good
going to send me
birthday
the.
gift.
Yeah, I thought you were going to send me the toilet.
Remember, Ross, I'd get in your car and you'd turn on the seat
Oh, yeah.
warmers, and I used to tell him it's like poopy pants. It feels like dirty diapers, like
I
full
love it.
diapers.
I love
love
it.
it.
I
You don't
can't
like
stand
warm butthole?
heater. No, I don't want my butthole heated up in the car. Feels like I took a shit.
Okay.
I
You used to do it all the
love
time to
it.
me in full blast.
Do you
But
guys
you know what
want
we have to do
Butthole
here is
hot.
you have to have your butthole heater on. You have to have I do have the steering wheel heater. You have to put that on for your little
Oh, there's a
fingers.
steering wheel heater?
You have to.
I never even heard of that. How
Uh,
deluxe.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are you guys interested at all in another confession?
Uh
Or no?
I think Nikki's over our
I'm over it.
banter.
I like your
I'm really over it.
Ross was like,
I'm over it. You know why? Because how long are we going to talk about toilets?
Snap out of it.
Okay.
I was enjoying
Ma'am, would you like to move on?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wants to move on.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Like I was that person that was like, it's been 12 minutes and they're still talking about toilets.
just a wheelchair bear.
Nikki, please. What do you have for me? Come on. I don't have all day.
I was hoping you would say no, but here we go. This is from James, and he says, I swear on Mr. Malone's left titty that this is
Oh.
all true. When I was in ninth grade, home economics, I heard two very popular boys, a soccer player and one of those class chairs, whispering and laughing about something weird. Eventually, I heard them sharing websites, one of which was Meat Spin. I had never heard of it and truly didn't know what to expect. I went home and
Meat spin.
are you doing this right now, Ross?
No, I'm not going. I'm scared. I don't want it to pop up.
A meat spin.
Meat spin.
I went home, James says, and immediately looked it up. And I thought my gay little heart had looked into a certain my gay little heart had looked into certain performative sites before, but this came as an embarrassing shock, and I immediately turned it off. A few days later, my father calls the entire family into the computer room, showing us the very website on the screen.
No.
My sister and I were quick to plead our innocence. That wasn't us. We didn't do it. I was in the closet still, and I truly did not mean to pull up this content, but thought my life would be over if my family knew that I had seen it. And they did. And if they did, they would certainly think it was intentional, right? A few days later, I was sitting with my mother. It came up again, and I was able to convince my mom that the quality of the website was so bad that it must have been a pop-up ad from something else that my dad was looking up. And in an attempt to do exactly what I was doing, told her he must have brought it up because he was the accuser. And this really could have all been his fault. My mother believed it. And to this day, that is what happened in my brain and in my family's brain. Kiss, kiss. And thank you for letting
Oh,
me
so
know.
he was looking at meat spin and blamed it on his dad.
And to this day, his mom's like, oh, that was your dad looking something up that he shouldn't have.
What is meat spin? Nikki,
Yeah,
look
what
it
is
up.
that?
I think
Yeah,
you
I'm
both
curious
should
about
just,
that.
can you just
I'm not
Google
I'm
doing
kind of
it.
afraid.
I did it.
Well, what
looked
is
up.
it?
What is it?
It is, okay, picture a guy with his legs open
Keep
and you've
going.
got the balls and the wiener, right?
Mhm.
So they're like these are the two balls. This is the wiener. And meat spin. So he's flailing
How
the wiener
fun.
around in a circular
And
motion.
that's
That's a
what they
great
saw on
carnival
this. Oh my
attraction.
God.
I love that.
That
Let's
would- I
play-
would call
you
that
guys
like
should
the-
play meat spin tomorrow night
Oh my God.
or whenever you're going there.
Do you, can
Play
you
meat spin.
imagine?
I mean, it's meatspin.com. If anybody's interested, they're going to get the most hits they've gotten this month.
I think you should play it, Nikki, when you go visit Ross and Wellington. You talk.
Oh, it's up right now. Yep, there it is. And it says, if you're not 18, leave now.
Oh,
Oh,
I like those warnings on porn sites, though.
Right.
warning on
What the-
porn. Do you go to a porn site? Did you?
Well-
I bet you. Did you used to like get porn from like shops, like sex bookshops thing.
Yes, is
So you would
exciting.
tell me about because I never went into them. You would go
When
into these porn shops and there were like booths in the back. Did you
in
ever
the
do that?
back. Oh my God, does a chicken have a pecker? Of course. That whole X-rated adult area was so exciting. And you could
So what
cruise in
happens? You would go in
there.
Yeah,
the
what
back.
happens?
Did you have to put a quarter in?
Well, those are sex club. Well, like that's like a sex, store with the back room. There's different places. But the videos were just the porn videos back there. But like you can cruise back there. Like you'd be looking at movies and you'd look over and see a guy with like a little getting excited, looking at, and then you'd hook up. And then they'd have like sex.
You would
you
hook up
could
in the
hook
back of
up.
a bookstore.
Well,
Oh.
not in the video store, but in those shops, in the sex shops, yes. And those you put a little
In those
coin
back
in.
little rooms, so you could hook up
Yes.
back there.
That's like old school gay culture.
But
I
you're a
think it still
germaphobe.
happens.
You wouldn't. You weren't.
Did I say
concerned?
I did that?
Did you?
Yes, I did do that stuff, but I am a germaphobe, but it always kept me safe. You know what I mean?
I like the idea if Malone went back there and met someone, he'd be like, "Oh yes, let's do this," and then he'd pull out like from his back pocket like a tarp.
I know. That's something
put
I
it
would have
down.
done.
Of course, because
Yeah.
Malone is very much a germaphobe. Very.
Yeah, but when it comes to
much.
sex, I'm not. Like, I let it all go. It's weird. Even friends of mine have made fun of that. Like, why are you such a germaphobe? But when it comes to sex, you're just like full force. You have to let it go. But
Have you
those back
examined
rooms
that?
are exciting.
One, have you examined that?
No.
Okay, maybe don't. And then two, do you what is the new that? What's the new going to the back of like Sergio says, our producer says
Grindr.
you went to Circus of Books, for example. That was an old
Yeah.
bookstore in LA, right?
And there's a great documentary about Circus of Books and the cruising and the gay culture. It's a landmark for gays, but it's no longer there, I don't think. But
Well,
yeah.
and have you heard of the new Grinder? Because Grinder apparently, when you just say hi, here's my butthole, apparently that is too much conversation. So a new app that the gays are loving is called Sniffies, and
I've
that
heard
is
of
just
that.
more direct to the point. It's like my understanding is it's like I'm in aisle 7 at Piggly Wiggly.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to?
No,
Wiggly?
like get cut to the chase. Wow.
Yeah, I would have been in trouble if Grindr and Sniffies and all these were around when I was in my 20s and 30s. I would have been in trouble. So I'm so happy I'm past that.
Can Sergio, our producer, are you able to come on so the audience can hear you? Can you join our thing? Because he's sending me these things about Sniffies. I have a
Yeah,
couple
we're
questions.
fascinated.
So Sergio, you're saying Sniffies, you describe it as like Pokemon Go for dick?
No, I don't partake in it,
Pokemon.
but so I was coming back from a comedy show with my girlfriend, and we were talking about Sniffies, and she looked it up on her phone, and she was completely shocked to see that it was literally just a live map of circles of penises and buttholes just all
live
around.
I love it.
App. Yeah, would you download that?
Me?
I think it's an app now,
Or-
but it used to just be a website.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
Would you download that, Malone?
No, because I'm past all that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
wouldn't
not into
either.
that stuff anymore.
If I was single, no, it wouldn't be for me. I
Yeah.
don't know. Call me old fashioned, but I like to wine me, dine me.
I would.
Don't piggly wiggly me.
Yeah, exactly.
no.
Don't aisle 7 me. I don't want
Thank
frosted
you.
flakes.
Well, that's exciting when you're a young gay, though. It's fun.
Was it?
Oh, I had so much fun with all that. Though I never got glory holes. I never would have stuck this through a hole,
Can you?
and not know what's on the other side.
Huh.
It's a little daunting.
Who's on the other side? What's on the other
who's-
thing?
Yeah, and you'd open some of those booths and just, a dick would be like in the hole, just sticking out. Like, come on in,
What
welcoming
would you do, Nikki, if you walked into a booth and that was there? Would you be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
No.
yum"?
No,
Would you scream?
absolutely not. I'd be like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like a random wiener? No,
A
absolutely
random
not.
wiener. Some
No.
guys are really into it, though.
I don't like random wiener, and that's okay.
I don't
mean,
either.
Just
like the
a
visual.
wiener that's just like hanging, like it's not attached to a person, and it's just like a flailing like trunk of an elephant, just like bloop.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
if it's like hard
It's
and
weird.
it's like, yeah, it's just.
When I
Yeah,
first
that-
saw it, I was weirded out. I was like, oh my God.
I also
Well,
don't
because
like,
also-
no, go ahead.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, you don't know who it is on the other side, and
Right.
or their age. It's not like a tree trunk where you can count the rings. You don't
That's
know.
right. You don't know.
You don't know. And like, imagine like you finish and you walk out and it's like, Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Wait.
Like it could be, You
It
know what I'm
could
saying?
be.
You could know somebody on the other side.
That's
Yeah, but some people are
terrifying.
into that anonymous thing. I just never am. I always think too, like, what if they could do anything to your dick? Like they could cut it off.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's a little
Right?
dangerous. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's
you?
very vulnerable.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah, it's just not
You
my
guys
thing.
do
I
old
want to see
wieners?
who I'm with.
Do old wieners and young wieners look different? Do your
Oh,
wieners age?
they do, and they get like thicker and juicier, like the older dick. Sometimes they shrivel up,
Uh,
but I think they're more meaty. They become meatier. Meat
Meatspin.com.
spin.
I don't know, Nikki, and I think that's a wonderful question. Well, I mean, you. What do you think? You've seen
I've seen wieners. I've just never seen an old man wiener. Like a significant,
old
I've seen.
man
Man
wiener.
wiener.
Oh,
That
that's
old
cute.
man
That make a good attraction, a
wiener.
new attraction.
How old
New
man
website.
wiener?
Old
Forget
man wiener.
meatspin.com is oldmanwiener.com.
Buy it
Let's
right
go.
now before somebody else does. We're going to be
Old man
billionaires.
wiener.
We'll have to get oldmanwiener.org. So get it quick.
.org.
Old man
so good.
wieners, they just look like ancient. They look antique. Like they have gray around them and they kind of shrivel up. It just looks like a little unit, like a little ball.
Oldmanwiener.org. That's the website. Well,
Old man.
Oh my God. Like I
wiener.
never got off on dick pics. I always found that to be like, whoa.
well, then I'll
like,
stop sending them.
I know.
Okay,
I don't get into
listen.
them either. I want to see who. I want to see everything.
Riveting.
Riveting stuff. You are riveting. Nikki, I am so excited for your show, Dying for Sex. It's the podcast of the year winner now in FX Hulu miniseries debuting April 4th, starring Michelle Williams, Jenny Slate, about Nikki Boyer and her bestie Molly, and that's
love you.
that
Thank
beautiful story. And read the New York Magazine article out now. If you just search "Dying for Sex," Nikki Boyer, I'd imagine it would come out. We'll
I
link to it
know.
as well
It's
on
on
our
my
social.
social. If you're at Nikki Boyer on Instagram, you'll see I have a link to it and all the photos, gorgeous, gorgeous photos. Take a look. Thanks.
Take a look.
Yeah. So next Monday, are we doing a show, guys? Because Nikki's going to be here. What are we thinking?
I'm game.
I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, I could do it. I mean, I'm committed to whatever. Every
Okay, well
Monday,
let's play it by ear, because here's the deal. The truth is, and Nikki, I texted you this earlier. This is such a special time in your life. I want you to be fully focused and available to what the world and the universe brings you. So, listeners, everybody, we may not be here next week. We will let you know for sure. Okay.
You're so sweet.
She's a good multitasker.
She is, but I know when she gets here, she's
All
going to be
women
started.
are.
But she's going to be pulled in 100 million different directions, and I don't want you to have to say no
Really?
to something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna feel like my head is meat spinning.
Oh
Be
my
I love
God.
it.
Old man Wiener, Malone, I'm
Yeah.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Malone, maloneintuitive.com is your website. I've been getting messages from people saying they're having the most amazing readings from you.
Really?
Yes.
I love my read. You know, it's one thing that I stand behind 100% and I really enjoy. And my readings amaze me that I could tap into something and
So cool, Malone.
help others with that insight. Quickly, I do have spiritual advice from Shaman Shannon. I sent it to you.
Oh my gosh. Well,
that's a
I
great-
haven't
yeah.
heard it yet.
Talking
I have it
about
right here.
spirituality.
So Shaman Shannon, this is how we're going to end the show. And I'll do this really quickly. Malone, intuitive.com. It's Mr. Malone is your social media. Nikki Boyer is Nikki Boyer. That's her social media. I'm Hello Ross. TO comes out April 15th, everybody.
So exciting.
So go to helloross.com. The link's right there. Buy it. Oh, I recorded the audio. I just heard it. Not to toot my tutor, but toot.
Good?
I really did a good job, I think. In
Nice.
fact, let me toot my tutor.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, and it's good. And guess Wellington right now is recording the Spanish language version.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
freaking cute. I
At a
love
studio
that.
in Manhattan doing it. We
Aw.
we asked, we said, could we do a Spanish? Because we're doing a Spanish language version of the book. And so we said, anyway, they were so nice
Love
about it.
that. That's really smart.
Also, I'll be at the 92nd Street Y with Wellington on Pub Day, which is the day it comes out, April 15th. You can get your tickets now, 92nd Street Y. Okay, everybody?
Very
Got
cool.
it?
Congrats.
Now, I want to leave everybody a little bit of a spiritual moment.
Advice.
That's what I'm going to play before
Nope.
Shaman Shannon.
Nope.
Okay. That's better than the rock music, Nikki.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's time for a Shaman Shannon is a woman I don't know. Nikki doesn't know her, but she hangs out in the alley behind Malone's house and smokes.
I make it sound like
It just hangs out there.
Yep. I love it. It's the
Correct.
best place to get spiritual advice.
Correct
period.
anything I said, Melinda. What did I say that was incorrect?
Nothing. She does hang out in the alley, but that's because she works there.
She works
Not
there.
in the
so-
alley, not in the alley, near the alley.
Understood. Well, but she also, Malone met her and said hi to her once, and I heard her voice, and I'm like Ed McMahon. I am a one-man star search.
Yep.
I see a
Mhm.
star and I know it.
Yep.
So I said, Malone, I need her to come. She can be our shaman, our spiritual guru, and give us advice. Here she is.
Shaman Shannon, what's your spiritual advice for the day?
If you're gonna get in a fight with a bigger bitch, make sure you realize she can sit on you.
It's so wonderful. And I just
Isn't
am
that nice?
so, that's,
Very spiritual.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
You should. You have to realize, well, they can actually sit on me.
Right.
God,
Thank
I
you. I
know.
hadn't thought of that, Shaman
See,
Shannon. Thank you. for
Shaman
that.
Shannon opens her eyes. I want to thank all of our listeners. Also, can we support Sergio? Sergio, our producer, his Instagram and social handles
Yes.
are Showtime Chamaco. That's Showtime CHAMACO. Also, Sergio told me today he went to Costco. They have dog clothes.
There you go.
What?
Breaking news.
Dog
You can buy
clothes.
dog clothes
Like
at
dog
Costco.
sweaters, dog
sweaters.
hoodies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
not
want to call,
fair. The dogs don't have a choice.
if you want to call and leave us voicemail, the number is 360-399-6289. All the information for how you can join us live, email, blop, blop, blop. Everything's at the howdareyoushow.com. Go
How
get
dare
into
you.
it. In the meantime, don't
I'm just a
That's
wheelchair
right.
bear.
Salute. Put
Right.
your salutes up, Dare Bears.
Dare bear.
Until next week.